Would I buy them again? No. Do I like them? Actually, yes. Let me explain why. So here's the story. A year and a half ago, I was racing cyclocross and I was using these Tracer Pros, and you could see the tread on them. I really wore them down to the nub. And when I say nub, I mean like George Costanza out of the pool type of nub. And these really wore out fast. So what I really wanted about a year and a half ago was the Pathfinder tires. And the Tracers were 33 because of cyclocross, and I wanted Pathfinders because I found myself racing cyclocross very infrequently, but I was doing a lot of gravel riding. So I wanted some Pathfinders because they had excellent reviews. That's always good. And the way the Pathfinders were, there was, in the middle, there was absolutely no tread. On the outside, big old knobbies for turning and cornering. Perfect type of tire, right? You'd think so. Then the pandemic hits, of course. And I go to the bike shop and I say, hey, I want some Pathfinders. He says, well, we won't be able to get them from China for about a month, so you'll have to wait. All right, no problem. A month goes by. A month goes by. You know where this is going. Pretty soon you couldn't get anything in a bike shop. So the Tracer Pros were basically falling off my bike. So I had these spare tires from my road bike, the Roubaix Pros. They were actually awesome. They lasted a long time. Now, but look at the tread. There's absolutely no tread on these things. So I've been riding gravel on 28mm road tires for this last year and a half. Every month or so going into the bike shop, where are the Pathfinders, where are the Pathfinders? So what ends up happening is I actually ended up about 6 months in getting some Pathfinders. And I decided to go with 42mm. Guess what? If you have a gravel bike, that'll work awesome. If you have a cyclocross bike like I do, at least the Specialized Crux, you can't get anything over 38mm into the rear chainstays. Great. So I had to return the Pathfinders and actually order Pathfinders at 38mm. You know where this is going. The Pathfinders weren't coming in. They weren't online. You couldn't find them anywhere. So I finally decided, I told the guy at the bike shop, look, get me anything with knobbies on it. I don't give a rat's what you get me. Just get me something. I have no more tires left. So he says, well, we can get you some Sawtooths. So I was like, whatever. I don't give a rat's at this point. Just, do they have knobbies? Fine. Are they 38s? Fine. And then he says, which do you want? The tan walls or the black walls, sidewalls? And I said, give me the tan. I like the look of the tan. Can't get those either. So I got the black ones. So I've had them now, and I've ridden about 600 miles on them so far. I've ridden on tarmac, I've ridden on gravel, I've ridden on single track. I even went on some pump tracks in someone's backyard. Now the Sawtooth tire is titled an adventure tire, whereas the Pathfinders are considered a gravel tire. What the heck does that mean? I have no idea. The Sawtooth tires are 500 grams per tire. The Pathfinders are 480, so there's a 20-gram difference per tire. Does that piss me off? It shouldn't, but it does. The Sawtooths don't have that little segment in the middle for the tarmac, but they have enough of a middle soft area that works actually quite well. So I wouldn't buy them again because I wanted the Pathfinders, but after riding them for quite a bit of time, I have found that these are pretty good tires, particularly in the corners. When you're going around a corner, even though I only have 38mm, they are actually quite fantastic. They're not as good as the Tracer Pros, I would say, in like grass when you're turning, but overall, riding gravel, I've really grown to like these tires, and I'm happy I made the purchase. So the tread works extremely well in corners on gravel. They're not knobbies, but they do work amazingly well. I made them tubeless, so they're tubeless ready, so I put the gunk in there, made them tubeless. They were actually very easy to get onto my rims. They were extremely easy to make go tubeless, and so because I'm riding a low tire pressure, I run generally about 40 in the back, 35 in the front. They really are a very comfortable tire. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure if that's because I've been riding 28 millimeter road tires that are not tubeless on gravel. The funny thing about it is the entire year and a half of this pandemic, I didn't get one flat on my cyclocross bike. Go figure. But based on reviews, once these wear out, I am hopefully going to be able to get some Pathfinders once things open up and we can start buying bike parts again. So hopefully that helps you. If you have a cyclocross bike and you're using tires that are under 40 millimeters, let me know in the comments section what tires you like to ride, because evidently one virus can make the whole industry go kaputs and you can't get anything. So I need to be a little more flexible in my desire of what I want.